The $380 billion company nobody talks about. This is the story of Anthropic. In 2020, Dario was vice president of research at OpenAI. He helped build GPT-2 and GPT-3, the models that started the entire AI revolution. But he believed the industry was moving too fast without thinking about safety. So in December 2020, he quit. He took his sister Daniela and 5 other researchers with him. They founded Anthropic in early 2021, during COVID, meeting for lunch in a San Francisco park with their own chairs. The name comes from Greek. It means related to humans. In 2022, they trained their first AI model, Claude. But they refused to release it. They said it needed more safety testing. While every other lab raced to ship, Anthropic waited. In November 2023, when OpenAI's board fired Sam Altman, they called Dario and offered him the job. They even offered to merge the two companies. He said no to both. Then the growth started. Revenue hit $1 billion by the end of 2024, $5 billion by mid-2025, $9 billion by December. Claude Code launched and hit $1 billion in 6 months and $2.5 billion in 9. The fastest product ramp in the history of business software. By early 2026, 70% of Fortune 100 companies were paying for Claude. 4% of all code on GitHub was written by Claude. Engineers reported 50% more productivity. A Google engineer said Claude replicated a year of architecture work in 1 hour. But then came the fight that changed everything. In January 2026, the Pentagon demanded full access to Claude, including for autonomous weapons and mass surveillance. OpenAI signed the deal. Refused. The president ordered all federal agencies to stop using Claude. The Pentagon labeled Anthropic a national security threat, a designation historically reserved for foreign adversaries. In the weeks that followed, something unexpected happened. Users sided with Anthropic. ChatGPT uninstalls spiked 295%. 1.5 million subscriptions were canceled. Claude became the #1 app in over 20 countries. 1 million new users signed up every single day. Then OpenAI started showing ads inside ChatGPT. Anthropic responded with Super Bowl commercials mocking the decision and promised Claude would never show ads. A federal judge blocked the Pentagon's ban, calling it illegal First Amendment retaliation. Today, Anthropic generates $19 billion a year in revenue. It is valued at $380 billion. It grew from $1 billion to $19 billion in 15 months. The fastest scaling business software company in history. It now controls 40% of all enterprise AI spending, up from 12% just 18 months ago. OpenAI dropped from 50 to 27. Claude has driven on Mars, planning a 456-meter route for NASA's Perseverance rover. It found 22 security bugs in Firefox in a single month. It writes its own code. 90% of Claude Code was built by Claude itself. And a secret model called Mythos just leaked, described as a step change beyond anything that exists today. Researchers project that Anthropic will overtake OpenAI in revenue by August, at roughly $43 billion. 5 years ago, 7 people left OpenAI with a belief that AI should be built differently. Today, they are about to overtake the company they left behind. Subscribe for daily Claude updates.